Yo, this is Chris Blair. How you guys doing? So, I'm in my usual coffee shop having just finished breakfast, been doing some work here, got my computer out. I love working outside. I love working from coffee shops rather than working home, guys. There's one thing actually, it's about me as a personality, as a person. Why did I even want to work online? Let me actually, while I'm waiting for people to get on here. Hey, Jimmy, how you doing? Guy, how you doing, buddy? Wanda, how you doing? So, it's funny, when I was back working in the corporate world, I really wanted to have more freedom. I didn't like getting up every day and having to be in the office at this time and stay at that time and having a boss, that whole corporate structure. So I decided to get involved in more doing like commission sales. I talked to my boss, say, hey, I've got an outgoing person, I can do sales. I want to be more free. And so I did that, and I was doing that, and I really liked that. And I was doing commission sales for a long, long time, spending most of my time outside the office, and that was pretty cool. That was good for me. But then I eventually transferred to trying to work online and had 2 years of failure online, and eventually I had success and started online in 2010, 2011. I was a failure online. It wasn't until 2012 that I started to have success. And since then, I've had success. But anyway, one thing that's interesting about this whole experience is there's actually one thing I don't like about working online. One thing I don't like about working from home. Sitting in my apartment by myself all day just drives me batshit crazy. I can't handle it at all. So, there's something about the solidarity of this whole thing. The only one in the room and just too quiet. Even if I turn the TV on, it just bothers. So almost every day I go out and I work and I use Starbucks or I use a coffee shop, or sometimes I go to these what they call wired. Japan has this thing called wired cafes. They're great. You can go in, plug in your stuff, and so anyway, I always just go outside and work. So that's why I often do a lot of these live streams from outside, is because I just spend most of my time outside because I just can't stand being at home alone by myself. It just drives me insane. Anyway, that said, let's get back to the main point of this discussion. And that is, someone just reached out to me and asked me, which is better, add to cart optimization or purchase optimization? And this is not such a simple question. It's not a simple question like, okay, add to cart is better, 100% definitely better. And it's not a simple question that purchase optimization is 100% better. There's a time and place for both of these. And so there's a couple issues here that you got to look at. Number one is, what is your ads account trained for? If you've only ever used purchase optimization ads, when you make a transition to trying to test out add to cart ads or even initiate checkout ads, often they will not perform well in the beginning, but if you stick with it and keep testing, it will get better. Okay, so that's something you got to keep in mind, right? So that's one thing. Okay, number two, so the fact that your ads have trained. Okay, but let's just say you have a brand new ads account, right? And you have no precondition on your pixel that you always use a certain type of ads. Which one would you go for? Would you go for add to cart or would you go for purchase first? Okay, and here's the thing: when you first open up a pixel, when you first open up an ads account, I wouldn't optimize for add to cart. I wouldn't optimize for purchase. I wouldn't optimize for initiate checkout. And why? And why wouldn't I do that? Well, because you don't have a lot of pixel data on your pixel. And you don't have a lot of data build up. It's a brand new ads account with a brand new Facebook pixel. So you need to build up some data. And what is the first thing that Facebook's going to get data on, right? Well, the answer is obvious. People are going to click to your website and they're going to get view content data. Now, so I'm actually going to recommend in the very beginning that you optimize your Facebook ads for view content. Now, view content is a very weak optimization because what is it based on? It's based on people who just go click to your website. Anyone who knows who's in an online business, whether selling physical products or selling digital products or whatever, it doesn't matter what niche. 1% to 5% is a good conversion rate. So literally, for every sale you're getting 90 to 95 to 99 people. Sorry, 95 to 99 people who are not going to purchase. So those are not the greatest people to optimize on. But you're between a rock and a hard place because you don't have any other pixel data. And after about a week or two, you can start to and once you start getting some add to carts and initiate checkouts and purchases, then you want to stop optimizing for add to cart, and stop optimizing for view content, and switch to start optimizing for add to cart, and even test out initiate checkout and purchases. Okay. Now, which one would you use? Okay. And here's the thing. I've got, in my course of Mastermind, I got 30 some videos on Facebook ads. So, I mean, obviously I can't cover everything, but in general, let me give you some principles that'll help you. If you're using low budget ads, say $5, $10 ads, even $15 ads, I recommend you start off testing at add to cart, okay? Instead of purchase. If you're going to go for higher budget ads, then I recommend you go for purchase. Okay, and why is that? It's a question of data buildup again. Okay, so Facebook optimizes your ads based on the ad set. Okay, delivery, right? Well, in a given week, it needs to have enough data built up to work well. So clearly, there's going to be no more add to carts, there's going to be more initiate checkouts and purchases on a $5 ad, right? $5, if you do a $5 ad, that's $35 a week, right? You need to be getting incredibly low cost per purchase for it to optimize well at purchase, right? So, go for add to cart. Go for initiate checkout, okay? Now, here's an interesting scaling technique, and I do this all the time. Once I have a winning ad set, right? Say it's a $10 ad set that's working, I will duplicate that ad set and I'll change the optimization to initiate checkout. I'll test out initiate checkout. I'll test out purchase. I will test out view content on a winning thing, because that Facebook is already getting some data around that product, around that post. So those other optimizations, even though, initiate checkout, you get a lot of, view content, you get a lot of views, so that's obviously got enough data. But even though initiate checkout and purchase aren't getting as much data points, Facebook's has already built up the data on that post. And it's already sort of building up that data in the campaigns. It's honing in on that audience. So yeah, you can start to test out those other optimizations on the winning, duplicate the winning ad set, the winning interest, you have the winning target, you got the winning product. So that's what I recommend. Now, so the answer to your question is there is no such thing as which is better. The answer is it's specific to the situation. Does that make sense? You're playing music now. Cool, Jeff. Good to see you. Any questions, guys? Any questions you guys might have? I can sit around and answer any questions you guys might have. Let me also mention that if you're interested in my private coaching, I can take on one long-term private coaching student at this time. I got a spot open. Also, I'm going to put the link to my eCom Vantage course and Mastermind, guys. People from my eCom Vantage course and Mastermind are getting results left and right, so it absolutely works. It's not just a course, by the way. It's an ongoing Mastermind where you get my support, and I'm emphasizing that because that is the difference. A course is great. The content's great. But without the support, you will get stuck, and it's really hard to put it all together. And as a Mastermind student in the Facebook group, you're getting my ongoing support. I have regular Q&As. I'm in there answering questions every single day. You get my support, and that's key. All right, if there's not going to be any questions, I'm going to go ahead and stop the video for now. Questions? All right, doesn't appear to be questions today, so great. Cheers, we'll see you in the next video. And I'll share the link, but it's ecomvantage.com/VIP. Or you can private message me if you're interested. Cheers.